Rob, good to see you again, my man. I'm wondering now that you're back, besides just becoming a champion, what's your goal? What are you trying to prove to your fans and everyone in your redemption year in 2024?
I've been saying it for a while. I just want to be considered the best light heavyweight in the world. So that's my goal. I want the big fights. I want the hard fights. I obviously want another belt, and then just keep winning fights until people start considering me one of the best.
I'm also wondering your fellow Aussie, Robert Whitaker, he's taking on Hamza Chimaev at UFC Saudi Arabia. I'm wondering, how do you think that fight's going to go, and what's the world going to learn about your fellow countrymen?
I think Whitaker will finish him. Yeah, he's a tough opponent and he's good for 5 rounds. I think he kind of gets him out of there in the fourth or fifth.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Ryan.
Hey Rob, welcome back, man. How's this time off been for you? Have you found it constructive having that year off after a hard 2023 or 2022 schedule?
Yeah, I try to use it well. I actually took a bit of time off from training altogether. I had quite a lot of injuries going into 2023, so just kind of let my body and mind recover, and then I feel refreshed and excited, like it's like my first season again. I'm excited for this year.
Great, thank you.
Patrick.
Hey Rob, so you had a change of opponent pretty late into, time of fight. What was your first reaction to going from Phil Davis to Tom Breese?
I was pretty disappointed. I was excited to fight Phil Davis. Obviously, he's the big name, former Bellator champion. Been around the sport forever. I remember watching him, when I was kind of getting into it and everything. So uh, it's cool to start to actually fight those people. Like I was saying with Thiago Santos last year. I had been watching him for a long time, and then to actually get to fight them, it's a cool experience for me. So I was pretty bummed out, but that stuff happens in the sport.
So Coach Mark Montoya seems like an integral part of your career as well as keeping your mind sharp. Just talk to me a bit about his impact on you inside and outside of the cage.
Yeah, Mark's a great coach. Obviously, I've been working with him for the last 2 years. And yeah, it's just like really nice having someone who wants you to be the best version of you. And he just generally wants all of his fighters to be the best fighters they can be and really believes in them. And he's a very good coach. And yeah, I really enjoy working with him.
Thank you.
Carlos.
Yes. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see you, live on Friday. And what can all your fans expect, under the lights of Las Vegas?
They can expect an exciting fight like I always do. I'm going to go forward, put the pressure on, and look for the finish.
Facts, facts. So after weigh-in meal, I've been wanting to ask a lot of fighters that. What is your favorite meal to have after you weigh in?
Um, well, first off, I just love you're so dehydrated, just all the liquid, the hydrolyte and whatnot, so good. But I think I'll be making French toast. That's been kind of my go-to post weigh-in meal at the moment for my first meal. And then just keep eating all day. That's one of the best parts.
True that, true that. Are you planning on hitting the strip of Las Vegas after your victory?
Uh, Maybe I don't know. We'll see how I feel, but we'll be doing something.
Thanks, bro. And I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to give you an interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lorenzo.
Hey Rob, it's good to talk to you again, my man. It feels like so long since last time we saw you. I wonder, do you have that feeling of like unfinished business in this division?
Yeah, 100%. I'm only young. I'm 32 years old now, and I feel like I'm just going into my prime. So I just want to make the most out of it. Have as many good and big fights as I can, and yeah, keep winning.
And your first opponent here for this season, he has 3 straight wins. Each of those are in different promotions. What do you think you can expect from him come Friday once the cage is locked?
Yeah, Tom's a tough opponent. He's got a good record. He's fought all over. It looks like mainly likes to box, good technical boxer, and he's got great submission skills. So I can expect he looks like he walks forward as well, puts the pressure on. So, I'm going to meet him out there in the middle of the cage, and we'll be swinging the leather.
For sure. Sounds like an exciting fight. Can't wait to see it.
Pierce.
What's up, Rob? So obviously you've had a year off. Do you feel like mentally and physically you're ready to just pick up right where you left off?
Yeah, 100%. I feel good after the break. I'm very excited to be fighting again. I love competing, and you know, it's been a year since I last fought, so I'm just eager to get back in there.
And to add on to that, obviously, I know you probably wanted to compete last year. Is there any positives you can take away from this 1 year hiatus?
I try and take, yeah, I had to learn to try and take some positives and just, you know, the rest for my body and my mind. I think I was a bit burnt out going into last year. I didn't think I fought very well in that final that Thiago fight, as well as just I wasn't doing all the little things I normally do, and I kind of I don't know, let things go. So you know, fighting 5 times in 11 months is a lot. So having a bit of a break has been good for me physically and as definitely mentally as well. So I'm excited to get back in there.
And obviously, I know this is a short notice fight, but Tom has his own back class in his own right. You both have been to the UFC. How do you think Tom rates in comparison to your previous opponents you faced?
I mean, I think I always think my opponents are going to be good. You don't want to take anyone easy. And he, you know, his record shows that he's 18-4. He's got good stand up. He's got good submission skills. So it's going to be a tough fight. It's a different like stylistic matchup to Phil Davis for sure. But yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob. Best of luck, my man.
Thank you.
Dylan.
What's up, Rob? Are there any burger places or chocolate factories in Las Vegas that you have on your radar for after the fight is squared away?
Heart Attack Grill potentially. I heard. I don't know. It looks. I'm getting a lot of laughter here, but if anyone wants to hit me up on Instagram and let me know the best burgers, I'd be grateful for sure.
Definitely. And I got to ask you, you've received some backlash on social media over the past year. Are there some things you do or tell yourself to cast other people's opinions aside and maybe block out any negativity coming your way?
I've got a lot of support and people around me that you know, love and support me, and I've had a lot of people back home, people I know and people I don't know, reach out and still, you know, tell me they're behind me, and that's what kind of motivates me. I don't really give a shit about people on Instagram and trolls and whatnot, but you know, people around me love me and support me, and I want to go out there and have a good fight for them.
Definitely, man. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Mills.
Hey, what's going on, Rob? It's MMA Locker Room, part of Pub Sports Radio. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. They say styles makes fights. Every fight doesn't go the way you plan. But where do you see this fight taking place, and what would be your prediction for this matchup?
I think this fight will mainly take place on the feet. I think it's going to be a good, pretty much boxing fight. You know, I know he likes to box and he thinks he's a good boxer, and so do I. So I think we're just going to go out there, meet in the middle, and trade hands until he falls down.
Got it. And last one to follow up on. I know it's hard to sit out a whole year and not to be able to defend your belt and get another $1 million, but was that as hard as seeing all your guys as champions kind of losing their belt, Alexander Volkanovski, Stylebender, and so forth? Which one's a little bit more heartening?
Yeah, it was a rough year for the Aussies, but yeah, definitely me sitting out fucking sucks more than that.